Good morning, Rockers. My name is Mr. Owsley. I'm the STEAM director, math teacher, entrepreneurship teacher, assistant chess club coach, and juggling club moderator. And I'm here at home, and I decided to try to learn how to do a green screen. So I took some green construction paper I had at the house, and here's my first attempt. So thanks for the forgiveness. I'm also here with my two young boys, Luke, who's 1, and Paul, who's 3. And to give you an idea of what we've been doing to keep ourselves entertained, check out this clip. Good ball. Thank you. High five. In today's gospel passage, we're reminded that Jesus so desperately wants to be in a relationship with us that he travels to Judea despite the fact that there are people there that want to kill him. Our relationship with God is very much in balance, and it's something that we have to work on to keep that balance, and oftentimes we miss the mark. The beauty of social media and video is that I don't have to show you the hundreds of times that I missed the ball into that bucket. I just show you the one make. But oftentimes in life, we do miss the mark. The word sin means missing the mark. And as sinners, God reminds us that, hey, he's here anyways. He calls us to the sacrament of the Eucharist, the sacrament of confession, but most of all, he calls us to pray. He so desperately wants to be in relationship with each and every single one of you. So my challenge to each of you is to focus and pray about your personal relationship with God during this time. Today's the fourth Friday of Lent, and the Lenten season is a time we're reminded of Jesus being in the desert for 40 days with Satan. In a similar way, that was his quarantine. We are currently in a shelter-in-place order, and St. Ignatius reminds us that despite everything going on around us, we can find God in all things. About 10 years ago, I gave a talk with a bunch of educators about how videotaping myself in the classroom made me a better teacher. I believe that the internet was the new frontier of the Jesuits, and that a little red blinking light would make me a better teacher. However, now that we're in the midst of online learning, I find myself desiring the relationships with my colleagues, but mostly the relationships with each and every one of you. Being a teacher is something God has called me to be. What is God calling you to be? What is God asking of you right now? I suspect many of you miss your friends, miss our community at Rockers, maybe even miss some of us teachers. But God is still with you right now. And so I'd like to ask you to join with my son Paul in a little prayer. The nice thing about being 1 and 3 years old are they're blissfully ignorant of everything that's going on. And that's a gift from God. God created us that way from the beginning, to be just focused on our individual relationships with our parents and with him, our Creator. So please join Paul in this prayer. In the name of the Father, and the Son, Holy Spirit.
Baby Jesus, I love you. Thank you for loving me. Amen.
Good job.